Well, good morning. We managed to find the middle of nowhere. We are in the Mcinnes Canyon recreation area, just across the border from Utah, and we're in Colorado. You don't normally associate Colorado with red rocks. This looks like my old stomping grounds out in the Four Corners area of Utah. And so this is a really isolated area. There are 3 campgrounds in here, lots of trails. It looks like it's mostly for ORVs, lots of ORV use. When they say primitive camping, it doesn't get much more primitive than this. It's free. It's right off of Interstate 70. We took the Rabbit Valley Road, and so we took then a road that said for high clearance vehicles only, and boy, they weren't kidding. All I can say is, if you don't have experience driving in a rocky wash, dry wash, you're gonna tear the crap out of your car. So you need to have an experienced driver. I'm an experienced driver. So we're now down at the end, which is called the Knowles Overlook. And that body of water right down there is the Colorado River. Back in 1869, John Wesley Powell would have come through here. Of course, there wouldn't have been a campground up here on this ridge. I bet he'd want one. And there's a rail line, might be hard to see, but there's a rail line running along this side, right at the edge of the river, and continues down. It'd always been a dream to run it through the Grand Canyon, but luckily for us, they never figured out how to make that work. But they made it work here. So here we are in Mcinnes Canyon, and there is literally not a human around. We didn't see anybody on the road. We didn't see anybody at the visitor center. We didn't see anybody camping. We did not see anybody. So for those who think you can't get out in the West anymore without getting into traffic and standing in line, let me just say again, you can find places all over the West where you will literally be the only person around.